Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Pankaj Kumar Sharma. During my career spanning more than 39 years in the dairy and food industry, I've had the privilege of working across diverse functions, witnessing both the remarkable achievements of the Indian dairy sector and growing challenges it faces today. Climate change, rising production costs, resource scarcity, food losses, waste generation, and increasing consumer expectations for sustainability. As promised, today I welcome you to the module 3 of my ongoing series on the circular dairy economy. In the first module, we explored the concept of circular dairy economy and how it represents a shift from the traditional linear model of take, make, use, dispose to a regenerative model that seeks to eliminate waste, keep resources in continuous use, and restore natural ecosystems. In the second module, we discussed why this transition has become imperative. We examined the growing challenges of climate change, resource scarcity, rising production costs, evolving consumer expectations, sustainability regulations, and the urgent need to improve farmer livelihoods. We also saw how circularity can simultaneously create economic, environmental, and social value for the dairy sector. Having understood what the circular dairy economy is and why it is important, we now move to the most practical and perhaps the most significant question. How can circular economy principles be embedded across the entire dairy value chain? As we move through each stage of the value chain, I invite you to look beyond individual technologies or practices. Instead, think of the dairy industry as one integrated system where the output of one process becomes the input for another, creating a continuous cycle of resource efficiency, innovation, and regeneration. Ultimately, the objective is not merely to make each activity more sustainable in isolation. It is to redesign the entire dairy ecosystem so that farmers, processors, distributors, retailers, consumers, and the environment all benefit from a system that creates more value while consuming fewer resources. With this perspective, let us now begin our journey through the circular dairy economy across the entire dairy value chain, from feed production to the consumer and beyond. This module will explore how circular economy principles can transform the dairy sector from a traditional linear model into a regenerative and resource efficient system. Rather than treating waste as an inevitable byproduct, circular dairy system views it as a valuable resource that can be reused and recycled. We will examine how sustainability can be integrated across every stage of the dairy value chain, creating benefits for farmers, processors, consumers, and the environment. The dairy value chain extends from feed and fodder production to milk production, processing, distribution, retailing, and ultimately consumption. Each stage consumes resources and generates outputs that can either become waste or be reintegrated into the system. Circular economy principles focus on maximizing resource efficiency, minimizing losses, and creating regenerative loops that continuously recover value. This approach strengthens sustainability while improving economic performance. The journey towards circularity begins with feed production, which represents a major share of dairy farming costs and resource use. Agricultural residues, food processing byproducts, and surplus food materials can be repurposed as livestock feed instead of being discarded. This reduces the demand for additional land, water, and chemical inputs while supporting soil health and biodiversity. Sustainable feed systems also contribute to lowering the overall environmental footprint of dairy farming. Efficient milk production is essential for both profitability and sustainability. Advances in genetics, animal health management, and precision livestock farming enable dairy farmers to improve productivity while reducing resource consumption. Precision feeding ensures animals receive balanced nutrition, improving milk yields and reducing methane emissions per liter of milk produced. Healthier animals and smarter farm management practices create more resilient and efficient dairy operations. Manure is one of the most valuable resources generated on a dairy farm. Through anaerobic digestion, manure can be converted into biogas, providing renewable energy for farm operations or nearby communities. The remaining digestate serves as a nutrient-rich organic fertilizer that can be returned to the agricultural fields. This process closes nutrient cycles, reduces dependence on synthetic fertilizers, and significantly lowers environmental pollution. Milk processing facilities play a critical role in advancing circularity within the dairy sector. Modern technologies can reduce energy consumption and enable the recycling and reuse of water throughout production process. Valuable byproducts such as whey, once considered waste, can be converted into animal feed, nutritional supplements, or food ingredients. These practices improve resource efficiency while creating new revenue opportunities for dairy processors. Efficient logistics and sustainable packaging are essential components of a circular dairy system. Optimized cold chain infrastructure helps maintain product quality and reduce spoilage during transportation and storage. Environmentally friendly packaging materials, including recyclable and biodegradable alternatives, help reduce waste generation. Together, these measures minimize environmental impact while ensuring that dairy products reach consumers safely and efficiently. Consumers are important partners in achieving a circular dairy economy. Responsible purchasing decisions, proper recycling of packaging materials, and efforts to reduce household food waste all contribute to keeping resources in circulation. Consumer demand for sustainable products also encourages businesses to adopt circular practices throughout their operations. Ultimately, a successful circular system requires active participation from both producers and consumers. The circular dairy economy demonstrates how sustainability can be embedded across every stage of the dairy value chain. By improving resource efficiency, recovering value from waste streams, and promoting regenerative practices, it delivers environmental, economic, and social benefits. This integrated approach enhances farmer livelihoods, supports climate and sustainability goals, and meets the evolving expectations of consumers. Circularity is not merely an environmental initiative, it is a strategic pathway for the future of the dairy industry. With this, we come to an end of Module 3 of this series, wherein we have talked about the circular dairy system across the entire dairy value chain. I hope you have found the module interesting and informative. If yes, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. In the coming module, we will talk about agro-industrial byproducts in sustainable feeding. In case you have not seen any of my earlier modules, please click on the link given on the slide and watch it. Goodbye for now till we meet again in module 4.